My name is Scott Carter, and I am the coordinator for the Father Kapaun Guild, which is about telling his story, sharing his legacy, helping inspire people, and also work for his cause for sainthood over in Rome. So the cause for canonization is a long one. It's a deliberate one by the Church to make sure that the person that we are lifting up as a potential saint is truly someone who's worthy. So right now, Father is named a servant of God, which is the initial step. We make the case that we think he's up in heaven based on how he lived. And if Rome agrees with that, the Dicastery for Saints would recommend to the Holy Father that he's named venerable. And then only at that point is when potential miracles come in. So one would be needed for his beatification, and then a second one for his sainthood. So after Father's remains were returned, unfortunately they couldn't figure out who he was right away. And there was about 800 men that they couldn't figure out, based on technology and abilities at the time. And so they buried them in Hawaii. And it wasn't until, again, many years later, that the scientists working for the government, the Department of Defense, were able to develop techniques to extract DNA from these men, compare dental samples, all sorts of different techniques. There's about 5 different ways that they can say with pretty much absolute certainty that this is actually Father Kapaun's remains. It just took 70 years to finally, figure out who he was and send him home. And it was just incredible. What a gift to have a mass for him, a funeral mass, honor him with a military procession, and to be able to bring him here back home to the Diocese of Wichita, where people can come and visit his tomb, can pray. The Church has always taught that there's something unique, there's something very special about the remains of saints. In this case, someone we think is a saint. I think the pictures we have out in the gathering space at the Cathedral show that, from him as a child of age 6 in his overalls, his farming overalls, to his priestly images, his time in the army. He was a regular man, and he was obviously special in a lot of ways, but we all receive that gift. And so we love it when people come and visit. We love to welcome people. You can either stop in, come to Mass, pray at his tomb. We also are happy to do tours, and we welcome school tours. We welcome anybody, families. So we love to share the gift of Father Kapaun that we have here at the Cathedral. And then, obviously Pilsen's not too far away either. So it's wonderful to be able to take a day and make a trek to both places. I just want to continue to invite people to pray for his cause, pray for his intercession as well, that whatever it is in our lives that we need to be a saint like him. But also, again, pray for the cause. We hope to see some movement maybe this year with him being named venerable, but we need the prayers to do that. And that's kind of our way to give thanks to God, I guess, for the gift that we have in Father's life.